I want you to note in Ephesians chapter 4 that you did not call yourself into the ministry where you are. Hallelujah. You are not in the ministry just because you wanted to be there. There is a reason in the heart of God for giving you opportunity to be involved in the ministry. There is a mark that heaven had set that must be achieved, for which God was allowing you a space in his ministry. And when God is going to look at your work and he will look at my work, he will be checking it according to the standard that he set what he wanted to achieve when he put you in the ministry. And it is this that I found that was running through the life of men of old like Paul. This was the thing that was driving people like Peter and people like John the Beloved and people like Stevie and those men and women that labored. Some of them were cast into prison. Some of them were flogged. Some of them were cut asunder. Some of them suffered so much and they refused to yield because they were serving God with an understanding that we will give account of our lives and of our ministry before God. Do you remember what I'm talking about? People like Paul said, when he was finishing with the Ephesians and he was going, he gathered all of them together and said, now I am free from the blood of every one of you, because I went house to house and I went publicly, and there was nothing that I know was beneficial for you that I did not share with you. I did not shun to show you the whole counsel of God. Now I'm going. I am free from the blood of every one of you. Now, what was it that was making these men to serve God the way they did? What was it that was making them to labor the way they labored? It was because they were conscious. They were conscious that whatever they did in the ministry, whatever space God gave them in the church, they were going to give account of it. And they were going to be called upon one of these days to present these lives that God put in their hands. And as we come into clergy retreat this year, my prayer is that two things will happen before we leave here on Wednesday. The first is that our duty will become clearer to us. That by the time you are leaving here on Wednesday morning, you'll be going with a fresh understanding of what is it that I am in this ministry to accomplish.